So I disappear, come back, and I have 10 more subscribers than I did have last time. You like, yo, this is crazy, man. Wow, that's crazy, man. Y'all some goats. I wasn't supposed to be gone for this long, and like yesterday, I think it was yesterday, right? Yesterday, I started realizing that wait, I've been gone for too long. I gotta upload something. You know, my Sinners video has been going crazy. It's my biggest video yet, and yeah, I can't just leave y'all hanging like that. That's my fault. You know, I got real busy. And I feel like every time I get real busy, something is always going down. So something goes down to take me away. Then something else is always going down that I feel like I'm missing when I'm away. And I have to come back and talk about it eventually. So with that all being said, I'm going to just get straight into the point. A lot happened since I last uploaded. And I didn't even realize that I have uploaded over a week. You know, time be flying, but time has been really, really, really flying. So I'm not going to waste your time. The last video I uploaded was Sinners, and my intent was to come back with some more stuff, but like I said, I had some stuff going on. But over the weekend, I had some more things going on, so I'm going to build this into a story time. On Friday, Friday, right? On Friday, I don't remember Friday's date, but on Friday, we started to rearrange our house. Now, we got rid of my mom's bedroom set. We had got rid of some furniture. We got rid of some mirrors. We got rid of a lot of things. Like, if you know, like, little do you know, like, the whole house is completely different since I last uploaded a video. And I got stuff, like, right here. That's why I can't even push over right here. I got stuff right here. Little do you know, and I got stuff right here. I got stuff over there in the corner. There's a lot that's been going down. So I got a story time to tell y'all. I can't believe that we go from one domino to another domino to another domino. That's the domino effect. But we went from one thing to another, and it's just like, God damn, you know? We had got rid of my mother's bedroom set, and I haven't seen the house like this in over 13 to 14 years. Swear to God. Like, the house is completely like how it used to be when we first moved here. So you know when you see something, you know when you see something that you haven't seen in such a long time, it's like it plays tricks on your minds because it feels nostalgic. It feels like this just had happened, but you know it's been a while. And then it just feels like a new beginning. It feels like a new start, a new chapter. Like, I haven't seen the house look this empty, look the way it is since like 2010, 2011, 2000 and like early 2012. And it makes me feel like, oh shit, I like nostalgia. I feel like I'm back in the past. But it's crazy. And you know what else it is? You know, another thing too is nighttime. So nighttime is another thing that plays on nostalgia. But bro, I'm drifting off. My fault. I'm supposed to let me hop straight into the story time. So back into what I was saying. On Friday we started rearranging the house, getting rid of some stuff. And Friday was a good day. You know, I worked hard. We moved some stuff out the house. Me and my mother, we just did it, us two. We got rid of a lot of stuff, heavy stuff. And it was all good. And I realized that I wasn't uploading on YouTube in a minute. So I wanted to get back to that. But I got busy. You know, we had some stuff we had to do. And everything was perfectly fine. But today we started to get rid of some more stuff. Now, over the weekend, it started raining. Like, it started raining pretty hard. It was freezing. It don't even feel like it's April. It's freezing out here in Connecticut. So it started raining and we had to pause. And then today was a very, very sunny day. So today we started to resume. Little do you know that everything went perfectly fine today. Everything was smooth. You know, at the very end, the very, very, very end of moving everything out of the house, I got a foot injury. Now, I'm not gonna show you my feet, obviously, but well, I got one sock on, and then my feet, I got one sock off. I broke my toe. I broke my toenail. Now, when I was carrying the stuff out the bedroom down the stairs, everything went perfectly fine. We literally went through the most difficult process, like getting rid of the bed, the everything that the bed was connected to, getting rid of all that was heavy, and we got through all that with no injury. Only thing that happened was I got a little sore. You get sore from working out. You get sore from moving things. The literal last part of the challenge, the last part, which is meant to be the easiest, that's when I fuck up the most. As I'm editing, I realized that I forgot to mention how I was so easily able to get injured. I was barefooted, so we don't wear shoes in our house. So we're just moving big, heavy mirrors, heavy furniture down the stairs, outside straight up. So I got no socks on, and I don't have time to clearly put on shoes and stuff. For the first trip, I had socks on and I went outside. So when I came back in the house, I took off back the socks, and then I was barefooted. And I don't got time to be taking a shower right now, so I just gotta be barefooted, just moving. So we moved stuff downstairs, and then I was barefooted. So that's just like the icing on the cake for something dark and bad to happen. As I was moving the thing outside, my feet was planted on the ground, and I pulled the thing, but I forgot to move my left foot. Of course it's my left foot, right? I forgot to move my left foot, and I pulled it, and it hit my foot. Now, all I thought what happened was I thought it hit my foot and my foot was sore. Little do I know. The nail on my foot, like, I don't have... All right, here, think of it as like this. Think of it like this. I told you, we rearranging the house, all right? Think of my foot as this. This is my foot. Think of this as the nail. This is my feet. I moved the dresser, but I forgot to move my foot. So what it did was it hurt my foot. My foot was sore, but it lifted my nail. That shit felt like my foot was on fire. It felt like someone burnt my foot. So I did this, and it just like almost dropped the box. It basically lifted like this for a second, and I tried to play it off. I was like this. Shit. I didn't try to say nothing because I didn't want people looking at me. Because people outside, them doors is open, dogs is barking. I'm like, everybody, every creature in existence, flies, mosquitoes, bees, dogs, animals, cats, everyone is looking. Humans. I'm like, don't look at me right now. So I'm trying to play it off, and my mom saw that my foot was bleeding a little bit. So I was like, shit. Well, she was like, you good? I was like, yeah. So then she was like, come back in the house, come back in the house. We just left the furniture outside, and then I had to put the bandage. You know when you wrap the bandage around your
And they
You probably don't. I know you probably. I know you probably. You probably don't take. You probably don't take fucking. You probably don't take.
damn.
I literally got into the hate.
around your cuts. Can't talk. I did that. It started bleeding through that. Then I tried to put on a shoe so we could resume back to the work that we were doing, but I can't fit my shoe with that big ass bandage around my toe. Plus, my toe was sore and real sensitive. So I had to just take that off, put on a Band-Aid, and then try to put on a sock over it to snug it on, and then put a shoe on so I could get back to work. I'm over here working, but I'm hopping around like, oh my God. I'm gonna hit y'all with some clickbait in the title. I broke my foot.
That's rough.
I have never gotten injured like that ever before. I've gotten hurt plenty of times, but that one was horrible. That was painful. I couldn't believe that. And the weird thing is that I've worked so hard. I've done crazy things, and I've never hurt myself. Excuse me. But on the last bit of this easy task, it wasn't even that hard. We were doing easy furniture today, and I literally just, oh, that shit burned. I feel like my foot was on fire. And I had Marvel on. I had Thor on in the background. Thor Ragnarok on in the background. I was like, God damn Thor. That's what happened today. And I was like, figured I just gotta talk about it. So over the weekend, I was refurnishing my house. It felt like it was damn near 2011. And it just felt like we were back to our old life. It just felt good, you know? It just felt like, hey, nothing happened. You're back to how it used to be. But I'm older too. I'm just like, whoa. So we refurnished my house. I broke my toe. I broke my foot. It's healing. I got one sock off, one sock on. And I'm not going to show y'all. You don't need to see that. And I got so much stuff I want to talk about, you know? It's nighttime right now, and you know something about nighttime is like every time nighttime come, I just feel this comfort vibe. You know, I think it's nostalgia, but it's also a comfort vibe, you know? Back to my childhood, you know? With the house rearranged and the house looking like how it used to look, if dead ass damn near feel like how it used to feel like when I was a kid, you know? I think I always loved nighttime, and when nighttime come, right now it's like 11 p.m., I always feel this sense of nostalgia. I always feel this sense of a childhood connection. Because growing up in a Jamaican household is almost damn near like you mature fast. Like as a kid, you mature fast. You know what I'm saying? You listen to grown-up music. You hang out with grown-ups. I got all grown-ups around my family. Cousins, uncles, aunts, family, close people. Even my older cousins, they're adults. They're older than me. You know what I'm saying? I got so much women in my family, so much girls. My family is packed with just girls. So I'm hanging out with girls. As a kid, we are going out to cookouts. And the funny thing about with Jamaicans is that Jamaicans will say the cookouts start at 6 p.m., but then it starts at 9 p.m., and then it ends at 3 a.m. So we're out the house all day as a kid, as a child. So I feel like we maturing fast. Then you got music on, everybody vibing. You smell the smell of liquor, perfume, you know what I'm saying? And then we got, we going to cookouts. We taking pictures. We got nice outfits. Family events. We leaving the state. We taking pictures, doing photo shoots. It really felt active. So every time nostalgia, like nighttime come, I just get this sense of nostalgia. Like my window is open right here. And it's just dark. And I just feel like the sense of childhood again. With the house being rearranged, I haven't seen that in over 10 years. I told my mom I didn't want you to refurnish the house. I wanted it to stay the same. But how are we going to stay the same and, you know, change and try to strive towards a goal? So that's everything that's been going on for the past week. Plus, I've been having a crush on Monica Bellucci. That's a crazy ass Italian MILF. God damn. Like a lot been happening. I'm getting mind tricks with women that don't even know I exist. I broke my foot. What is going on? And there's a lot of stuff that I've written down too. I wrote down a lot of stuff that I want to talk about. Ever since I said that I want to do this YouTube shit, ever since 2025 came, the end of 2024, I graduated high school, I have been injuring myself mentally and physically in ways that I didn't even know I could get hurt. Like, and then ever since I said that I'm trying to put YouTube on the map, I'm starting this YouTube shit out. Nothing goes down in Connecticut. I'm trying to put Connecticut on the map. Connecticut does some of the most outrageous things. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. I got so much stuff I got to talk about. I got some stuff coming in the future. I made the thumbnails already. I just got to make the video. But yeah, we rearranging the house. I found some old bracelets that we used to have at Achievement First back in like 2012, 2013, you know. I found some jewelry that my father gave me when I was a kid back in like 2012, 2013. Some skull. This nigga, he has skull jewelry. My father might be a demon. Look, my mother's an angel, my father's a demon. What that makes me? This dude has skull jewelry. Like my mom threw all that away earlier today. See, we would just clean up the house. But my dad used to have like skull chains, and I remember he put one on me when I was a kid. I didn't even look at it. I didn't look bad at it. But my mother was like, "Yo, take that shit off my son." That shit was funny as hell. But he probably joined the Skull and Bones society. I don't know. He probably part of that. But yo, I went through so much emotions today and this whole week that I've been gone. You know what I'm saying? Like, wow. But I got some videos coming on the way. I got some stuff that I want to talk about. Some lit shit. Shit I was supposed to been even talking about. I tend to procrastinate about everything. And the messed up thing is that I got so much stuff that I need to say, but I'm procrastinating. I'm waiting for the right moment or the right time. There is no right time. What you got to do is you just got to get it up no matter what. It doesn't even matter. You just gotta get it up, get it done. Damn. So much stuff that I want to talk about. Plans. I'm getting happy in my head, like, yeah. So when I see the subscribers coming in and the people in the viewerships and likes and the comments, I'm like, okay, yeah, this is my motivation. You know, thank y'all for all the love and support. I appreciate it, man. We're really trying to put Connecticut on the map. We're really trying to work big. We're just trying to do some stuff. We're just trying to get lit. Man, I'm trying to get lit. I'm trying to have fun for the YouTube, and I broke my foot. Like, I have to walk gently. Like, usually when I walk, because I know my mom sleeps sensitive at night, so I have to walk on, like, icicles. I'm going to walk on nails just to be quiet. And I have to walk like that right now during the day, too, because my foot is extremely, like, this gonna hurt. So when I came in the house, I had to take a shower. I had to take a very soft shower because I'm not trying to pull the nail back in the shower, and that would have been a bloody mess. So, oh my God. But with that all being said, you know, it's been a while. I got some stuff going on. I know this is a little rant. I know this caught people off guard, but man, life's crazy. We just got to be crazy with it. Broke my fucking foot.
6.5 hours later.
I'm about to show you something right now. Look, so I'm in my mom's room right now. She doesn't even know that I'm in here. She's downstairs cooking right now. And I just wanted to show y'all something real quick. Hold up. Oh, my foot. Look at this. You see that? This piece of furniture, the piece of furniture been on this for literally, I think 15 years. And this is what happens when time shows. I know my mom probably gonna be like, yo, what you doing? But look, this is memories for me, okay? This is a wild week. I did not know this could happen.
6.5 hours later.
So I just re-hit the same toe again. I went downstairs. I went to the kitchen. My mom was talking about Beyonce. We were talking about Beyonce. I went into the kitchen to go grab my plate of food. And I turned around to step and wash my hands at the sink. And I literally stubbed my toe, same exact toe, on the sink. The sink part, you know where the stuff be under the sink. I stubbed my toe exactly on that. It reopened the cut. It started bleeding again. I screamed so loud. Mom's like, what happened? You good? Because my mom is more overprotective about me than me is. So then she had to, we had to rebandage it. But yeah, so I'm not clickbaiting in the title. I'm not. It's really happening. Yo, I got mad blood on the floor. It said boop. And I'm just bleeding again. I had to. It's because we talking about a demon. As soon as I mentioned her name, even though she's bae, but I mentioned her name and it's like